Los geht's. Aber danach muss ich ins Bett.
Fancy party? Check. Bunch of strangers? Check. Grace totally not dressed for the occasion? Check. Now, if only I knew what I was supposed to be doing here.
Grace, you made it. I'm so glad. I was beginning to wonder.
You didn't say this was a fancy party. I feel a little underdressed.
Grace, look at me. I didn't even button up my shirt. It's fine.
Why is everyone so quiet? You'd think someone died.
I should have told you about this earlier. I've been putting it off.
Was ist denn das für ein doofer Kommentar hier? Das klingt nicht gut.
I don't like the sound of that. What am I missing?
You don't have any of Calliope's memories, right? No déjà vu recollections that aren't your own?
No. Should I have?
Not right away. For a while, you won't remember anything. We call it the veil. In time, the veil will start to lift, slowly at first, but eventually you'll remember almost everything Calliope did.
Wow. Das ist, glaube ich, für den sterblichen Geist echt nicht ganz trivial. Was passiert mit mir?
That's gotta be a lot of memories. She was, what, 1,000 years old?
More than that. Much more.
Then what happens to me in my piddly 20-something years? It can't be good.
Eventually, it's like a flood. It becomes difficult to separate what's you and what's them, and all who came before them.
Werde ich dann zu Calliope?
You're saying I won't be me. I won't be Grace. Will I start calling myself Calliope?
Maybe. Eventually, most of us do, but most of us were chosen and prepared.
And I didn't choose this.
I understand. Take some time to let it sink in. If you like, we can talk about it later.
Schön, der uns immer noch nicht erklärt hat, was
What does this have to do with the party?
Aphrodite hasn't been the same since we came to the New World. She has horrific memories of what she endured during the war. Passing on her eidolon is a way to forget, for a while. That's what this party is for.
Ah. Also genau, sie wird sterben und jemand Neuen wählen.
When you say she's gonna pass on her eidolon, you mean...
She's going to die, yes, and pass her soul on to a chosen successor.
In front of everyone?
We're here to help, Grace, to make it easier for Aphrodite to do what she feels she must. We're here to say goodbye, at least for a while.
Hat sie das schon mal gemacht?
This isn't the first time Aphrodite's done this. She's held this kind of gathering before, right?
This is her fourth, I think, perhaps fifth.
So every time the veil, whatever you call it, when it starts to lift...
Aphrodite's memories return, and eventually it is too much. We gather to pay our respects and to honor the past. Well, she still remembers it.
Ah, Calliope hat das nicht gebilligt, ne? Ich bin auch der Meinung, da waren so Andeutungen.
Wait. Calliope refused to come to these parties. That's what you said.
She refused on principle. Everything Calliope did was on principle. She believed Aphrodite was indulging her sadness, wallowing in it. She thought Aphrodite should try harder. It was a point of contention between them. Aphrodite will be grateful you're here. Trust me.
Ich habe das Gefühl, ein Haufen dieser griechischen Götter rennen gerne vor schwierigen Aufgaben weg. Na, in diesem Fall, ne, statt Trauma zu verarbeiten und zu überkommen, wird Trauma ignoriert. Und auch hier wieder, Gott, was bräuchten wir hier? Eine Psychotherapie für Aphrodite. Unterstützt du das?
Do you support what Aphrodite is doing here?
It's not my choice to make, Grace.
Yeah, but you must have an opinion.
Eventually you will remember what we experienced during the war, and eventually you will remember that what Aphrodite experienced was far worse. If this is the mercy she requires, I will not tell her she should not take it.
Ich habe noch nicht begriffen, welchen Krieg sie meinen. Da war ja doch ein bisschen mehr in der Zeitspanne. Mir gefällt die Idee nicht.
I don't know, Apollo. I don't like the whole idea.
You want her help, don't you?
Yes, but...
At least speak with Aphrodite before you make a final decision. She's not here just yet. Until she arrives, I suggest mingling.
Mingling.
Yeah, mingling. Talk to Eros. Or we can talk more if you like. Just try to relax, Grace.
Sure, yeah. Relax. That's what this party is for, right?
Ja, Eros. Hey, Bro. Danke fürs letzte Mal.
Grace!
Hey, Eros.
Er hat
Nice
das
to...
kommen sehen, möglicherweise. Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Aphrodite will be so happy you're here. It means so much you have no idea.
Geht es dir gut?
Are you okay? You seem a bit...
Every time she does this, I don't know how to handle it. I almost want to run upstairs and demand she stop. Remind her that this never works. Sorry, I shouldn't unload on you. It's been a bad week.
Ist schon okay.
No, it's okay. It sounds like a bad situation.
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know much about it, would you? I take care of Aphrodite. Ever since we came to the New World, I'm with her. Every single day. I'm there for the nightmares, the panic attacks, the days she doesn't even remember the war's over. And now I'm arranging her gathering again, so she can die again. And I'll watch it all again.
Was ist mit Aphrodite passiert? Das wäre wichtig zu wissen, ne?
Is it okay if I ask what happened? I don't mean to pry, but I'm new. I really don't know.
I know, but it happened to Aphrodite, not me. It's not my story to tell.
Und wenn ich helfen könnte?
If I know what she was dealing with, I might be able to help.
Could you? I suppose it wouldn't hurt. What happened is that Brother Ares happened. He missed out on the first world-spanning war, you see, so he was damned if he'd miss out on the next one. He found some jackbooted mortals so full of themselves and their supremacy, and he told them about the idols. Then they came for us. Took us completely by surprise. Some they killed, but Aphrodite, her they captured.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Ist sie entkommen?
Aphrodite was captured, but she's here now. So she must have escaped.
She didn't. Do you know the name Hephaestus?
And wasn't he a smith of some kind? Giant hammer, lived in a mountain?
Some of that is mortal fancy, but yes. He was Aphrodite's husband, and he adored her beyond reason. When he found out the mortals were torturing her, he went mad. He was determined to save her.
Wait, they tortured her?
Nothing extreme, I'm told. They were too frightened, but They were also determined to wring every last secret out of her. So, who knows how long that fear would have lasted. Thus, Hephaestus made a deal.
With the, jackbooted guys.
No, with their enemies. That's what saved her.
Das raff ich noch nicht ganz. Was war dieser Deal?
Then this deal is how Aphrodite survived.
It's how we all survived. It's what brought us to the new world. Hephaestus saved us all. We never saw him again. That was the deal. He would leave, make their precious weapons, and never look back. Aphrodite never even got to say goodbye. It's funny, because Aphrodite didn't even like Hephaestus when they were married. She seemed to resent every minute they were together. But now he's all she can think about.
Wurde uns gerade erklärt, wie es zur Atombombe kam. Möglich. Ja, durchaus möglich. Ich würde nicht sagen, das ist die einzige Art und Weise, wie man diese Geschichte interpretieren kann, aber es ist denkbar. Die Zusammenhänge sind halt noch so ein bisschen schwammig, ne? Aber es ist davon auszugehen, dass wir dass wir irgendwie über Vorgänge reden, die am Ende im Zweiten Weltkrieg gemündet sind, ne? Dementsprechend ist das denkbar. Gibt's keinen anderen Weg?
Is there no other way? Does Aphrodite really need to...
To die? I've asked that so many times. She's tried magic, drugs, psychotherapy, meditation, everything we could possibly think of. For a while, she'll deny anything's wrong. It all seems fine, and I start to hope. Maybe this time will be different. Then the nightmares begin, and the memories return. More with each passing day until... I hate it, but I see her agony. I can't deny her this.
Ist das nicht wie Selbstmord?
Maybe I just don't understand, but... Isn't this... like suicide?
Some of the idols have committed suicide. They let themselves die without passing on their eidolon.
What happens?
What you'd expect. They're gone. Forever. Mother says she can't do that. She won't. Not until she sees Hephaestus again, I suspect. Not that what's happening here is anything casual. She still has to die. For a while.
Du scheinst damit nicht einverstanden zu sein.
You sound like you don't approve of what Aphrodite's doing.
What I want is for her to not hurt anymore. What I want is for this to end. She'll ask you to use your power as part of the celebration. Could you use it to inspire her?
I can't force anyone to do anything they don't want to, Eros.
That's not what I'm asking. I believe that deep down, she doesn't want to do this any longer. She must see it isn't working. She just needs the strength to try. Or I hope that's all she needs.
Das ist im Grunde das, was ich jetzt tatsächlich auch versucht hätte. Dementsprechend werden wir unser Bestes tun.
I'll try, if you think it'll do some good.
I don't know if it will. find it hard to believe it could get any worse.
Famous last words.
Tell me about it. Do whatever you think is right, Grace. And thank you.
Gute Nacht, Mr. Joshman. Wir quatschen nochmal mit Apollo. Muss immer ein bisschen aufpassen, dass ich als alter Pokémon-Freak nicht Alpollo sage.
Grace. For as long as I can remember, I've known them. Yet sometimes I feel like I don't know any of them at all. Or they me.
Einen wunderschönen guten Abend, Mantul. Garbage Explanation. Erklären Sie Twitch Musical Roleplay. Ich bin mir nicht sicher, ob du das wissen willst, Mantul, aber du hast gefragt, also bitte gerne. Garbage Explanation. Twitch Musical Roleplay. Das Twitch Musical Roleplay ist im Grunde eine besondere Form des Pen and Papers. Die Spieler wählen Rollen von Musikstücken und anhand der Art und Weise, um was für ein Musikstück es sich handelt, werden entsprechend Charakterwerte verteilt. Da wird Metal-Songs, Stärke betont, ne? Wir haben Schlager, was eindeutig Charisma-Stärken hat. Wir haben komplizierte Jazzstücke mit starken Intelligenzwerten und so weiter und so fort. Die Besonderheit an diesem Pen and Paper ist aber nicht nur, dass man sich ein Musikstück quasi als Charakter aussucht, sondern dass von den Spielern erwartet wird, entsprechend zu performen, sodass tatsächlich im Pen and Paper ein Musical entsteht. Besondere Bekanntheit hat diese Art von Musical Roleplay dann auf Twitch erlangt, wo diese ganzen Spiele quasi ins Internet gestreamt werden konnten und eine große Fangemeinde angezogen haben. Da natürlich in diesem Genre hauptsächlich begabte Musiker spielen, hat es einen ganz besonderen Wert für die Zuschauer. Dankeschön. Bitteschön. Und du scheinst dich nicht wohl zu fühlen.
You don't enjoy these family gatherings, do you?
Are they family gatherings? Like the sort mortals have?
You call each other sister and brother and mother.
Well, yes, but...
And you've been together like 100 times longer than I lived with my family. All you're missing is a drunk uncle everyone has to apologize for.
That would be Pan. But yes, I feel very much out of place.
Wie bezaubernd und unbeholfen von dir. Ich muss zugeben, teilweise sind diese Romance-Dinger... Oh, was für ein süßer Trottel du bist. Ich fühle das nicht, Leute. Also an 1, 2 Stellen war es wirklich cute, aber meistens ist es so, oh, guck mal, wie inkompetent du bist, wie emotional völlig zerstört und oh, ist er nicht süß. I can fix him. Das sind Vibes, die ich nicht, nee. Ist irgendwie traurig.
That's kind of sad.
What is?
Spending an eternity among people you can't even stand to be with at a party.
Well, now I need another drink.
Eros will, dass es aufhört.
I spoke to Eros. He's pretty broken up over all this.
Oh, poor Eros. Each new successor, his hopes rise up once more. And then he watches the new Aphrodite crumble. Piece by piece. Only to start all over again. It's so different from the olden days. Once he was the eternal disaster, and Aphrodite kept constant vigil over him.
Maybe he feels like he owes her.
I think he's followed her into a dark void, and somewhere, deep down, believes he deserves no better.
I should get back out there.
Na gut, dann warten wir auf Aphrodite. Laut JP gibt es genau eine valide Romance-Option. Ich habe das schon vage durchklingen hören, ja.
My family. Having you all here, gathered once again to see me off, it moves me. More than I can say. My loves, my darlings, my dearest friends. And you. Oh, my dear sweet thing. I dare not hope that you, with all your troubles, might sing me to my sleep. Yet here you are. Yet here she is. Huh.
Ich weiß nicht. Das ist mir fast ein bisschen zu direkt. Ich glaube nicht, dass das was ist, was wir in einem 4-Augen-Gespräch geklärt kriegen. Schön, dich kennenzulernen.
It's lovely to meet you, Aphrodite. Properly, this time.
Ah, yes. Poor Calliope. Such a loss to us all. I shall miss her dearly. To have come so far, only... No, it doesn't bear thinking about. It's too much.
Is this Grace, my lady? The new muse?
Oh! What manners I have. Grace, Grace. Meet the lovely mortal woman who shall tonight become the new me.
Hi, my name's Venus, and yes, it really is Venus. Nice to meet you, Grace.
Schön, dich kennenzulernen.
Yeah, hi. Nice to meet you.
We'll both be new at this, huh? Maybe we could get together and compare notes if you,
Survive my trial?
Yeah. Lady Aphrodite told me. I shouldn't have brought that up. I'm sorry.
There will be so much time for you lovelies to speak later. Now, we must prepare for my departure.
Hallo, Rith. Schön, dass du reinschaust. Zuerst brauche ich aber deine Hilfe.
Are you sure we can't talk first? I really need your help, Aphrodite.
I know you do, my dear. I wish I could be there for you, but I'm afraid my time is up. But since you've shown such kindness in coming, I will ask Eros to make himself available to you afterwards. There's nothing I know that he does not. He is my son, my truest friend, my longest love.
Won't he be a little distracted?
Eros has been through this before, Grace. He knows what must be done.
Es ist so plump. Aber wir versuchen's.
I was hoping I could talk you out of it, actually.
Oh!
Forgive my saying so, but you seem fine.
Yes, it might seem that way. Well, tell me, Grace, why should I let you try to talk me out of this,
Einziges valides Argument.
Because Eros loves you? Do you have any idea what this puts him through?
I do know. I wish I could convince dearest Eros to find his own way, but he refuses to leave my side. My pain is his pain. The respite I seek is as much his as it is mine. Even so, tonight is not about the pain. It is about honoring the memory of what was while that memory still persists. Go, enjoy the gathering, Grace. Tell me when you're ready to begin.
Hui, wer sind wir als Protagonist? Wir spielen Grace. Grace ist gerade frisch Muse geworden, wenn auch nicht ganz wie geplant. Und wird gerade des Mordes an der alten Muse verdächtigt. Ihre Aufgabe ist es, sich jetzt innerhalb einer Woche quasi reinzuwaschen und den wahren Mörder zu finden. Deswegen, ja, suchen wir gerade Hinweise. Vielleicht hat Apollo da noch irgendwie einen Hinweis, wie wir das spielen können. Wir brauchen Aphrodite. Aphrodite weiß Dinge über Medusa und Medusa war in der Nähe vom Tatort.
Back again.
Welche Muse haben wir nicht getötet? Calliope. Aphrodite will mir nicht helfen.
I don't think I'll have a chance to talk to Aphrodite. Not before, you know.
I was hoping she might have spared a moment.
What should I do?
You have two choices, Grace. Either you do as she asks and sing her to her rest,
At which point Venus won't have Aphrodite's memories yet.
or you somehow convince her to remain with us and hope she's grateful.
And doesn't regret it. Or get angry at me for ruining her party.
Do what you feel is right. It's a risk either way.
I should get back out there.
Ja, okay, danke, Apollo. Die Optionen hatte ich selber auf dem Schirm. Muse der Wissenschaft, I see what you did there. Ich habe mir das nicht ausgesucht, Rith. Tja, Aphrodite möchte nicht mit uns reden, aber vielleicht können wir Venus davon überzeugen, dass die Idee doof ist.
I want to apologize again, Grace. I really messed up. It looks like I'll be doing that a lot. Lady Aphrodite said I'm ready, but I don't know.
Du hast Zweifel?
Having second thoughts? If so, now's probably the time to mention it.
I would never do that to Lady Aphrodite. I'm just nervous.
That's understandable.
If I can ask, what does it feel like after it happens? Do you feel different?
Eigentlich nicht wirklich, oder? Wir haben ja erstmal nicht viel gemerkt.
Not really. I still felt like me, if that's what you're asking.
You didn't remember anything? About her? Who she was? She was just gone?
Yeah. Isn't that the point of all this?
I just wanted to be sure. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it could be real.
Übrigens stehen wir unschuldig Fuchs und Bingo dabei gucken, GentScis Gesicht zu verdecken. Ach so. Ha! Weil die Werbeeinblendungen hier oben sind und ich habe die Kamera hochgeschoben. Ja, ist ein Argument. Da habe ich gar nicht drüber nachgedacht. Ist jetzt vielleicht auch ein bisschen spät im Stream. Für den nächsten Abend schiebe ich die Kamera vielleicht dann doch nochmal woanders hin. So, woher kennst du Aphrodite?
How do you know Aphrodite exactly?
So I was working at this homeless shelter, right? A couple of years ago, and she came in with one of the older residents. And she was there in this, like, amazing dress. And she's sitting with this guy and really listening to him. Like, they were old friends or something. I just thought, what is someone like her doing in a place like this? So, I just went over and introduced myself.
That's it? Just like that?
Yeah. She came back to the shelter a few times, but by then, I guess she'd taken an interest in me instead.
Ja, I mean, why not? Der Name ist wirklich Venus?
Your name's really Venus, huh?
Everybody asks me that. Even the other idols. Maybe that's why Lady Aphrodite noticed me in the first place.
Ich glaube schon, ja.
She says it was fated to be. I say it's because my mama was a diehard hippie.
Und das ist alles okay für dich?
Are you really okay with all this? You know what's gonna happen, right?
I saw a lot of people in crisis at the shelter. I knew something was wrong with Lady Aphrodite. She's in so much pain, Grace. She won't let you see how much. Eros called me one night desperate. She wouldn't stop screaming. She didn't know where she was. She's a good person, Grace. A good soul. She deserves mercy.
Aber ist es nicht falsch? Sie rennt doch einfach nur vor ihren Problemen weg.
But don't you feel this is wrong? I mean, you're ending your life. It's like some kind of murder-suicide pact.
I don't think of it like that. Lady Aphrodite is not committing suicide, and I'm not being murdered.
Aren't you? Your life is ending. It's being taken over, swallowed up by Aphrodite's grief.
I'm becoming part of something bigger. Something amazing. Or maybe you're right. It'll be terrible, and I'll end up in so much pain I'll regret it.
So why go through with it?
Because Lady Aphrodite needs me. Maybe, just maybe, if I'm added into the mix of all the people she's been, maybe things will be different.
Wir werden sehen. Oh Gott. Das wird haarig werden.